Ganesh Sharanam Sharanam Ganesh Ganesh Sharanam Sharanam Ganesh Ganesh Sharanam Sharanam Ganesh Ganesh Sharanam Sharanam Ganesh Sharanam Ganesh Sharanam Ganesh Ganesh Sharanam Sharanam Ganesh Ganesh Sharanam Sharanam Ganesh
श्री गणपति भगवान की, बोलो श्री सरस्वती माता की. Sitaram again, everyone. Please, at this time, we're going to perform our Saraswati Mata puja. I ask that everyone who would like to do this puja, which should be everyone, come a little bit closer. We're going to perform puja right in front of the murti here so you can all get darshan. And bring with you your fruits and your flowers, whatever you have to offer. We're going to offer that as soon as we're ready for that part of the puja. Everyone come closer. Om Shri Saraswati Devye Namaha. Om Shri Saraswati Devye Namaha. Om Shri Saraswati Devye Namaha. We offer our prarthana, our prayer to Saraswati Mata. Wherever you are, please clasp your hands. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupinim Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Ya Kundendu Tusharhar Dhavala Ya Shubhra Vastra Vrita Ya Veena Varadanda Manditkara Ya Shveta Padmasana Ya Brahma Chutta Shankara Prabhitibhir Deve Sada Vandita Sa Mam Patu Saraswati Bhagavati Nishesha Jadhyapaha Om Veenadhare Vipula Mangaladana Shile Bhaktartanashi Viranchi Harisha Vande Kirti Prade Akhila Manoratha De Mahare Vidya Pradayani Saraswati Nomi Nityam Om Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Vidya Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Bolo Shri Saraswati Mata ki Jai. Om Shri Saraswati Devye Nama Avahanam Asanam Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Om Shri Saraswati Devye Nama Dhyanam Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Chandan. Om Shri Saraswati Devye Nama Shrikanna Chandanam Divyam Gandhyadhyam Samanoharam Vilepanam Surasreshtaha Chandanam Pratigriheta. Om Shri Saraswati Devye Nama Chandanam Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Sindur. Om Sinduram Shobhanam Raktam Sobhagyam Priyavardadam Kamada Mokshadam Chaiva Sinduram Pratigriheta. Om Shri Saraswati Devye Nama Sinduram Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Flowers. O Malyadini Sugandhini Malityadini Vai Prabho Mayaritani Pujartam Pushpani Pratigrihita. Shri Saraswati Mata Divye Nama Pushpam Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Agapati. Om Bhanaspati Rasodbhuto Gandhyadhyo Gannuttama Agrya Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pratigrihita. Om Shri Saraswati Devye Nama धूपसमर्पयामि नमः गुं साजं च वर्ति संयुक्तं वहिनायोजतं मया दीपं गृहाण देवेश त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापहम् ॐ श्री सरस्वती दिव्ये नमः दीपं दर्शयामि नमः गुं प्रसाद ॐ शर्करा कंदकाध्यानि दरिक्षराघृतानि च आहारं वक्षभोजं च नैवेद्यं प्रतिगृहीतां प्राणाय स्वाहा अपानाय स्वाहा व्यानाय स्वाहा उदानाय स्वाहा समानाय स्वाहा नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि नमः गुं श्री सरस्वती दिव्ये नमः नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि आचमनीयं समर्पयामि नमः गुं कर्पूर आरती ॐ करले गर्भादिसम्भूतं कर्पूराञ्च प्रदीपतम् आरातिक्यमहं कुर्वे पश्चिमे वरदो भवं यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मन्तरकृतानि च तानि सर्वाणि नश्यन्तु प्ररक्षणा परे परे शुभं भवतु कल्याण भवतु मंगलम भवतु। बोलो श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। We'll now make 2 lines to come up to Mata Saraswati. One line will be on the right, of course. You can go around to exit. You go around and go to the back. The second line will come here. You can exit the same way. Bolo Shri Saraswati Mata ki jai. You can have some bhajans.
जय 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 माता सरस्वती जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय 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 माता सरस्वती जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी शुभदायिनी पद्मासन माता
वृषभानुजाय जय देवी कृष्ण प्रिया च धीमहि। ॐ वृषभानुजाय च देवी वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुजाय श्रीकृष्ण प्रिय नमस्तुभ्यं श्रीहरिप्रिय नमस्तुभ्यं श्रीराधा जय जय श्रीराधे जय 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 श्रीराधे। राधे तेरे चरणों की श्यामा तेरे चरणों की राधे तेरे चरणों की श्यामा तेरे चरणों की कर धूल जो मिल जाए राधे तेरे चरणों की श्यामा तेरे चरणों की। राधे तेरे चरणों की श्यामा तेरे चरणों की कर धूल जो मिल जाए सच कहता हूँ मेरे तक कहता हूँ मेरे कर धूल जो मिल जाए राधे तेरे चरणों की श्यामा तेरे चरणों की। सुनता है मेरे रहमत सुनता है तेरे रहमत दिन रात बरसता है सुनता है तेरे रहमत दिन रात बरसता है एक बूंद जो मिल जाए एक बूंद जो मिल जाए खली जीवन के खल जाए राधे तेरे चरणों की श्यामा तेरे चरणों की। राधे इस जीवन का बस एक न तमन्ना है राधे इस जीवन का बस एक न तमन्ना है तुम सम हो है मेरा एक जीवन के गल जाए राधे तेरे चरणों की श्यामा तेरे चरणों की। नजरों से गिराना चाहे जितने समझ जीना नजरों से गिराना चाहे चित न समझना, नजरों से गिरा जाए, नजरों से गिरा। मुश्किल है संभल पाने राधे तेरे चरणों की, श्यामा तेरे चरणों की, राधे तेरे चरणों की, श्यामा तेरे चरणों की, राधे तेरे चरणों की, श्यामा तेरे चरणों की।
बोलो श्री सरस्वती माता की जय. At this point, we've completed our puja for Saraswati Mata. I assume that everyone has had the opportunity to offer their bag, their book to Saraswati Mata first. Do we know the significance of what this means? When we're offering something to God, we take it as prashad because God does not take it. God does not need anything from us, right? So when we offer fruit, we partake of it because it is then considered blessed for two reasons. One, it has been in the vicinity, it has been near God, it has been near Bhagwan, and so it is considered blessed. Mantras have been chanted as we have that fruit in our hands. The second reason that it is very, very important is because in our minds we have offered this thing, this object, this fruit to Bhagwan first before partaking of it. So this means that we are giving it to Bhagwan first. We are showing the importance of God in our life. We're humbling ourselves and we're asking for that blessings from God before taking another step. That is the beauty of it. So if you haven't done this already for the kids, please make sure that you do take the blessings of Mata Saraswati. Offer your books, offer your bags, offer whatever will make you successful so that you can take that home with you and continue a good school year ahead. To make sure that Saraswati Mata blesses you, we are going to close our prarthana to Saraswati Mata today with a very beautiful chanting. This is called the Medha Suktam. It's a Vedic chanting dedicated to Mata Saraswati. I ask that the kids please clasp your hands. Everyone else as well, please. Om Shri Saraswati Divye Namaha. Shri Saraswati Divye Namaha. Shri Saraswati Divye Namaha. Om Yaschandasa Mrishabho Vishwarupaha Chandobhyo Jamataat Sambhavuvah Samindro Medaya Spranotu Amritasya Devadharano Bhuyasam Shariram Me Vicharshanam Jihva Me Madhumattama Karnaambhyam Bhuri Vishwavam Brahmanah Koshosi Medaya Pita Srutam Me Gopaya Om Shanti 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 Om Meda Devi Jushamana Na Aga Abdishvachi Bhadra Sumanasya Mana Tvaya Jushta Nurmana Duruktaan Brihatvate Vidate Suviraha Tvaya Jushta Rishir Bhavati Devi Tvaya Brahma Gatakshi Ruta Tvaya Tvaya Jushta Chintram Vindate Vasusano Jushasva Dravino Namede Medama Indro Dadhatu Medam Devi Saraswati Medame Ashvina Bhubhavadatam Pushkarasraja Apsarasu Chaya Meda Gandarveshu Chayanmanaha Devi Meda Saraswati Sama Meda Surbhirjushita Swaha Ama Medha Surbhir Vishwarupa Hiranyavarnam Jagati Jagamya Urjwasvati Payasa Pinvamana Sama Meda Supratika Jushantam Mai Meda Mai Prajam Mai Agnas Tejo Dadhatu Mai Meda Mai Prajam Mai Indra Indrayam Dadhatu Mai Meda Mai Prajam Mai Suryo Bhrajo Dadhatu ॐ हंस हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ हंस हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ हंस हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादिव्ये च विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो वाणी प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ। बोले श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। We'll take 2 minutes to, as always in our Sunday service, to perform our dhyanam, to perform our meditation today. Everyone please sit upright. Place your back straight and your hands with your index and your thumb touching, forming the shape of a circle, resting on your knees. We do pranayam. We breathe in and we chant Om. We begin. Deep breath in. And now we meditate in silence, feeling the effects of Om. If you haven't already, take an image of Bhagwan from our altar and place it into the center of your forehead. ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मोक्ष्यमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मोक्ष्यमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मोक्ष्यमामृतात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ। Slowly open your eyes. बोलिए उमापति महादेव की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सिया भज रामचंद्र की, श्री सरस्वती माता की, श्री गणपति भगवान की जय। गणपति बाप्पा। Everyone's still sleeping. Ganapati Bappa.
Moria.
It's gonna get better hopefully by the time we're ready to do the Visarjan. Hopefully you wake up. Hopefully maybe you have some water to drink, some energy going inside of you before we're able to do the Visarjan today. Join with me in this beautiful dhun. Pahi pahi gajanana Parvati Nanda Gajanana Pahi pahi Gajanana Parvati Nanda Gajanana Pahi pahi Gajanana Parvati Nanda Gajanana
पाहि पाहि गजानना पार्वती नंदन शुभानना
एकदंत गजानना अनेकदंत गजानना एकदंत गजानना अनेकदंत गजानना पाहि पाहि गजानना पार्वती नंदन गजानना
पाहि पाहि गजानना पार्वती नंदन गजानना
हे रंबा हे गजानना लंबोदर हरि निरंजना हे रंबा हे गजानना लंबोदर हरि निरंजना हे रंबा हे गजानना लंबोदर हरि निरंजना
हे रंबा हे गजानना लंबोदर हरि
निरंजना
पाहि पाहि गजानना पार्वती नंदा गजानना
पाहि पाहि
गजानना पार्वती नंदन गजानना
मूषक वाहन गजानना सच्चित आनंद गजानना
मूषक वाहन गजानना
सच्चित आनंद गजानना
मूषक वाहन गजानना सच्चित आनंद गजानना
मूषक वाहन गजानना सच्चित आनंद गजानना
पाहि पाहि गजानना पार्वती नंदन गजानना
पाहि पाहि गजानना पार्वती नंदन गजानना
मूषक वाहन गजानना सच्चित आनंद गजानना
मूषक वाहन गजानना
सच्चिदानंद गजानना
सच्चित आनंद गजानना विद्यानंदन गजानना
सच्चित आनंद गजानना
विद्यानंदन गजानना गजानना है गजानना गजानना है गजानना
गजानना है गजानना गजानना है गजानना
पाहि पाहि गजानना पार्वती नंदन गजानना
पाहि पाहि गजानना पार्वती नंदन गजानना
ओ पार्वती नंद गजानना
पार्वती नंदन गजानना
पार्वती नंद गजानना पाहि पाहि गजानना पार्वती नंद गजानना. We say to Bhagwan Ganesh Ji, Pahi Pahi. What does this mean? It means to rescue us, to save me, to protect me, Bhagwan. Protect me, Bhagwan, from all that may harm me in life. What is it that we're asking for protection from Ganesh Ji? What is it that we go to Ganesh Ji for protection? Today it's probably the rain, right? Today it's the thunderstorms and the rain and the weather that may disrupt our Visarjan. We're saying, Pahi Pahi Gajanana. Ganesh Ji, please protect us. But his answer to us is what is different. Ganesh Ji's answer depends on what is good for us. You see, Bhagwan in all of the stories, he provides to us only that which is the best for ourselves. So when we ask Ganesh Ji, you are the remover of all obstacles. You are the one that removes any troubles from our life. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirviganam Kurme Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. You are as brilliant as millions of suns. So Ganesh Ji, only you can remove this negativity from my life. When we ask this from Ganesh Ji, when we ask him to remove the negative and obstacles from our life, what are we truly asking? Yes, we're asking him to remove that which is harmful for us, that which is bad for us. But again, Bhagwan does only what we need in life. You see, all the troubles, all the obstacles that you go through, they were placed there for a reason. And before you get mad and say, why would God do that? The reason is because if you have the mindset that every opportunity can help me to grow, and every obstacle can help me to grow, then what happens? You look at everything in life as a blessing from God. Obviously, this is easier said than done. Because when troubles come into our life, when all of these kleshas, all these doshas, all these different things that happen to us, they make us feel down. They make us sad. They make us want to give up on the path that we're treading along. It is hard to think that Bhagwan has given me this as an opportunity. I know this. But yet I tell you this anyways, because Ganesh Ji, as the remover of obstacles, he removes the right obstacles from our life. He leaves the ones in our life that will allow us to grow as a person. If you prayed to Ganesh Ji every day, do you think your life would be smooth sailing? No. We still have to go through these problems in order to become a better person at the end of the day. For the kids, my wish is that this school year be very, very fruitful for you, that you learn a lot, that you listen attentively, and that you ask as much questions as possible. Why is it that you should ask questions? Questions does two things. It allows the person that you're asking to give you the answer, right? Very simple. When you're asking the teacher, what does this mean? Or is this the correct answer? They're gonna give you what they think. They're gonna tell you the answer. Sometimes they might not know, that's fine. They'll find the answer and come back to you. The second thing that this does by asking questions is it keeps your mind focused. If you're always looking for questions to ask, your mind does not have time to think about what you're having for lunch. Your mind does not have time to think what your mom has packed you. Your mind does not have time to think what game you're going to play at recess. You see, as we ask questions, we get answers and we remain engaged in the conversation. We have this conversation that allows us to learn. Did you know that in our scriptures, all of our scriptures rather, are a conversation between two people? Ramayana is a conversation between Garudji and Kakbasunji and many others. In fact, they're telling stories of many people having conversations. I won't get into that. The Srimad Bhagavad Gita is a discussion between Arjuna and Krishna. And Arjuna is asking Bhagwan Shri Krishna all of these questions to learn more for 18 chapters. We have things called the Prashna Upanishad. It's an entire text, an Upanishad, that asks questions and tries to provide answers alone. All of our Upanishads, they tell stories, but more importantly, they're asking these questions so that they can learn. And as they're recording all of this, and we get to benefit from reading it. As the person who is recording all of these scriptures, and we are reading it, we are the one reaping the reward. We're the ones reading and understanding the message. So that's one half of the equation. We get the answer. But again, we have to keep up the second part. It is to keep on questioning. And as we do that, we will continue to be focused in life. One time someone asked me, Pani Suraj, what happens if I am losing my faith? It's a very tough question. What happens if I am losing my faith? My faith in Bhagwan. My answer to that is that you should not lose faith or not lose your belief in something you do not know about. You see? If you do not know about something, how can you claim to even have faith about it in the first place? Our religion is vast. There's many books to read, children. There's many, many books to read. There's many things that we can learn about. And do not stop on this quest, and this is for everyone as well. Do not stop on this quest to reach Bhagwan, to reach God, to reach Bhagwan Shri Krishna without learning everything that you can first. And it'll be a lifelong quest. And only then, once you have learned everything that you can you make a decision as to what you should do next, right? Learn as much as possible, and that is done by asking questions. Today, everyone, we have a very special day. Of course, we have done Saraswati Mata puja. Today is also Ganesh Visarjan. And on Tuesday, we celebrated Ganesh Ji Chaturthi. As I explained, this is Ganesh Ji's birthday. And I do the air quotes because God does not take birth, But this is the day that he took form in our life. This is the day that he became Ganesha and the one that we pray to. Even though his power was always there and it was always evident, now we have this day to celebrate, to worship Bhagwan Ganeshji. What do we do on this day? Ganeshji Chaturthi is when we consecrate or we place a murti of Ganeshji. We offer our prayers to Ganeshji. But this murti that we have, and if you see the one in the front here, it is a very specific kind. This murti is made out of clay. The murti is made out of natural substances. Haldi is sometimes it is made out of. I'm not sure, this is a mixture of some, but it is made out of clay for the most part. And when we make this Ganeshji out of clay, what is the purpose? The purpose is to show that Bhagwan Ganeshji, as he was created by Parvati Mata, by taking the earth from her skin, taking the earth from herself. She is Prithvi Mata. And so she takes a part of her and she molds this form called Ganesha. She molds this form of a boy, of her son, and gives this form life. And that is who we worship today. When we are doing Visarjan, Visarjan is to honor that form of Ganeshji as the earth. The natural form of Ganeshji, not these marble murtis that we have here. Ganeshji Visarjan was started by someone named Lokmanya Tilak. You know this name? Lokmanya Tilak. Lokmanya Tilakji, he started this tradition for a reason that is not what we would think of. He started this tradition in the 1800s when India was oppressed by the British. And he did this because he needed to bring the people together. And so he made popular this tradition of this Utsav. Utsav means festival in Hindi. So this Ganeshji Utsav, he started this tradition, this festival, so that we can all come together. And look at how many of you have come out today. It's very wonderful to see. He started this to bring us all together so that we stay strong in times that were not so good for us. And because of that, because he was able to do that, that's one of the factors in which kept our faith, kept our energy strong, that allowed India to gain independence. So what does it mean when we're giving Ganeshji Visarjan? Visarjan means to place or to dissipate. This is a tough word, dissipate. It means that it will disperse. It means that it will go away. Ganeshji Visarjan means we're placing this Ganesha into the water so that it can naturally go back to the elements. I have a question for all of you. Why is it that we do not take the Ganeshji and mash the Ganeshji up and put it back to the earth and put it in the earth outside? Why is it that we do not do this? The answer is pretty simple. That's not respectful for Ganeshji. And so what we do is we put it gently into the water, and Sagar Bhagwan, we know what he does. He churns. Just like the Samudra Mantan, the churning of the ocean, Sagar Bhagwan gently churns, and he turns anything into sand. He'll return the Ganeshji Murti slowly back to nature, to Prithvi Mata, to Mother Earth. Bolo Shri Ganapati Bhagwan ki Jai. That is the reason we perform this Ganeshji Visarjan today. I'm happy to see that so many of you have come out to join with us in this beautiful day. It is an utsav, it's a festival, it's a celebration. And so we do many things to make this celebration possible. Today or throughout the week, we had many chantings being done on this Murti. 12 Atharva Shirsham every single day. Every single day. I did some, Bhaiji Gabriel did some, we had Pandit Anil, Pandit Shavin, these two Panditjis, Pandit Rajneesh, Pandit Panditji. Every single day we were chanting, and today we have done 6 Atharva Shirsham. The remainder 6 will be at Jack Darling Memorial Park. So where we'll go now is at 11:30, in just about 19 minutes. You're gonna gather all your belongings after Arti, and we're gonna go with a convoy down to Jack Darling Park. I checked with the GPS, it's 30 minutes from here. So take 30 minutes, we'll go there, we'll do 6 Atharva Shirsham, offer any prasad, any flowers that you have at that time, and we will place Ganesh Ji, we'll sing some kirtans of course, get the energy going, and hopefully you're awake at that time. And then we will place Ganesh Ji into the water. It won't take too long, and it's a very, very beautiful thing to experience if you have not done so yet. This is something we used to do every single year before COVID. In fact, we used to do it on a grand occasion. We used to do it on a boat cruise where we place Ganesh Ji in the middle of Lake Ontario. We don't do that anymore, but the energy is still there as we go to the shores at Lakeshore and we place Ganesh Ji into the water. The energy is still there. Today, everyone, our katha, our satsang is sponsored by our virtual sponsor. This is in loving memory of our beloved dad and husband, Pitam Punwasi, also known as Hera Lloyd, who departed 42 years ago on September 2nd, 1980. It seems like yesterday, and it's still very hard to comprehend. You are the best dad in the whole world. You are very much liked and respected by everyone who knew you. Our loss is heaven's gain. You're sadly missed by your loving wife, Goldie, and your 8 children, Bob, Chandra, Sati, Dave, Sabita, Jerry, Prem, and Sunita. May your soul rest in eternity. Thank you so much for your sponsorship on behalf of your departed father. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Before we close with the bhajan, I'd like to give a thanks, say a couple words of thanks for a few people. Many of you know that Guruji is not here. Pandit Hardat is not here. If you didn't recognize, I'm not him. I would be sitting like this. I would be sitting straight up and I'd look a lot more buff. Ganeshji or Guruji rather, is away on a beautiful trip to Guyana. I'm sure if you follow him on Facebook that you can see all the great things and the fun that he's having without us. But we're having our own fun here as well. And I wanted to thank, of course, the Panditjis, first and foremost, for being here. Please give them a round of applause. You know, by being present, there's a lot of people that have to pick up the sticks as to where Guruji left them in order to keep this mandir and keep these flags flying high. So there's a lot that I have learned from this experience. That this job is not very easy. It is not easy at all. And these Pandits were here, of course, they're here every single day. And they're able to fill in the gaps where the direction is not there from Guruji, from Pandit Hardat. So thank you to you. Bhaji Gabriel, thank you so much for being here so many days out of the week. And if you do not know, Bhaji is the expert on puja. Bhaji knows what to do, what to get, and how to make our puja even more beautiful. Thank you so much, Bhaji. Please give him a round of applause. I feel like this would be a lot less grand if he was not here. A very, very special, important thank you to Uncle Mahindra and his family. Please give them a big round of applause. I have been here almost every single day that we have had katha. Almost. Because I had prior commitments. But Uncle Mahindra and his team have been here every single day. Shavi, thank you so much. She's chorusing, singing, helping along. Varun is in the back. He's doing the job that Bhuwan and Akash normally do with the live stream. You can see him running around trying to get everything together. He's doing a great job. Shavi's doing a great job. And the amount of effort that they've put in to make these satsangs possible is incredible. Thank you so much to all of you. Of course, we have our kirtan group. Sabrina, Oma, We have Omkar on the dholak. I think he did a wonderful job. Please give him a round of applause. We have Navin on the dantal. Thank you for being here and helping our satsang be lively. There are many, many other people as well. There is Auntie Lakshmi, Auntie Oma, who are in the back, of course, the board members who keep this mandir going in the absence of Pandit Hardat. And we do not get to see the work that they are doing. I don't even. But they are working hard to keep this mandir going. And I wanted to say one important thing. If Guruji is listening, if you're listening, Guruji, you can probably stay a couple more days. We will be fine. Come back, but I'm just saying, if you stay a couple more days, we will be fine. But I must say, if you cannot send back Akash to this mandir, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. You see, Akash, we all know Bhuvan, Bhumika, Vrinda, they're the forefront of what happens here. But Akash is the backbone of a lot of what goes on behind the scenes. And I truly miss you, Akash. Please come back as soon as you can. Because we miss you a lot, and the work that you do is invaluable to this mandir. A lot of people don't see it. We don't know. I only know because of what was not done here. Don't ask me. I'm not going to tell you. But I only know of the things that was not done that made my job a little bit more difficult in helping keeping this place running. Thank you so much to all of you for joining with us today. Let us now join together in a beautiful satsang and a beautiful bhajan before we close for Aarti. Moria re, Bappa Moria re, 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 Moria re, Bappa Moria re. Om Gam Ganapate Namo Namah, Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah, Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah, Ganapati Bappa Moria. Om Gam Ganapate Namo Namah, Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah, Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah, Ganapati Bappa Moria. Om Gam Ganapate Namo Namah, Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah, Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah, Ganapati Bappa Moria. Om Gam Ganapate Namo Namah, Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah, Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah, Ganapati Bappa Moria. Om Gam Ganapate Namo Namah, Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah, Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah, Ganapati Bappa Moria.
Om Gam Ganapate Namo Namah, Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah, Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah, Ganapati Bappa Moria.
Om Gam Ganapate Namo Namah, Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah, Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah, Ganapati Bappa Moria. Om
Gam Ganapate Namo Namah, Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah, Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah, Ganapati Bappa Moria.
Om Moria re, Bappa Moria re, Moria re, Bappa Moria re, Moria re, Bappa Moria re, Moria re, Bappa Moria
रे बापा मोरया रे, मोरया रे बापा मोरया रे.
गणपति बाप्पा
मोरया,
मंगल मूर्ति.
मोरया.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now the energy is there. Let us now all please stand for Aarti, everyone. Bolo Shri Ganapati Bhagwan ki jai. Om yani kani cha papani janmantare kritani cha tani sarvani nashyantu pradakshina pare pare.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. भक्त जनों के संकट, दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे.
ओम जय
जगदीश हरे. जो ध्यावे फल पावे, दुख बिन से मन का. स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का. सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे. कष्ट मिटे तन का. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण कहूँ मैं किसकी. स्वामी शरण कहूँ मैं किसकी. तुम बिन और न दूजा, प्रभु बिन और न दूजा. आस करूँ मैं किसकी. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी. स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी. पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर. तुम सबके स्वामी. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता. स्वामी तुम पालन करता. मैं मूरख कल कामी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी. कृपा करो भरता. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. तुम हो एक अगोचर, सबके प्राणपति. स्वामी सबके प्राणपति. किस विधि मिलो दया में, किस विधि मिलो दया में. तुमको मैं कुमति. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. दीन बंधु दुख हरता, ठाकुर तुम मेरे. स्वामी रक्षक तुम मेरे. अपने हाथ उठाओ, अपने शरण
शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. We all bow. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurudevo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. बोले मापति महादेव की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सिया भज रामचंद्र की, श्री दुर्गा माता की, श्री सरस्वती माता श्री की, श्री गणपति भगवान की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सब कोई जय जय सीताराम. जय गणेश जी, जय सीताराम everyone. Ganapati Bappa. There we go. Please let us keep the energy up. We're going to depart now to Jack Darling Memorial Park. That is the full name of the place. And we go to the very end by the lake, of course. So find a parking spot as close as possible to the very end. And you can meet us at the front by the lake, straight down from the parking area. If you have any questions or you'd like to travel with us, you'd like to drive with us, we're going to be departing at the same time. Please come and see me and we'll make arrangements to go together. If anybody needs a ride, please let me know as well. We can arrange for someone to give you a ride there. Bolo Shri Satya Sanatan Dharma ki jai. Thank you.